Hello everyone. So today I just wanted to give you my 3-year review of using Zathura. So Zathura is basically a very nice, simple, fast utility to view PDF files. And just to give you some background, in the year 2020, I believe it's about 2020, around November time, I moved from Fedora to Arch Linux, like completely, because my X220, the laptop that I was using, in fact I still use it, was uh, was struggling a bit to run Fedora. Although it was fine, but it was not really, super fast. So I thought, okay, let me try something different. And Fedora, to be honest, it has everything. I never really used, or I could never really use Ubuntu for some reason. And I normally stick to just one thing and try to get the most out of it. So in the year 2020, I thought, okay, let us now, move to Arch Linux. I was of course aware of Arch. I've tried it in the past, but I never really made a move. So in the month of November, I moved to Arch Linux and I used. And of course, my ambition, my goal was to use and as much as possible rely on terminal-based utilities and something which is very lightweight, basically suckless utilities. So I of course use DWM. I also use ST terminal. I also use dmenu, which is of course just for basic usage of the computer. But for doing day-to-day work, you need something to some kind of viewer, right, for PDF files. And I know that when it comes to PDF files, usually you just want to read things and you just want to do few things. But for me, I was also looking for something really fast. Usually, PDF readers are not super fast, and I've tried few, to be honest. So Zathura is one such application which is super fast, and when it is fast, of course, you can be happy in life. So, for example, if I show you this, let us say if I open my CV, so it is that quick, like literally like fraction of seconds, and it is in front of you. And apart from that, of course, when you have Zathura open, you can use plus sign and minus sign to, or basically keys to zoom in, zoom out. And I've done very, very, very minor changes. So if you go to your Zathura RC, I think the file might not be there. So just create one file called as in a folder called Zathura, and create a file called Zathura RC. And in this file, all you need to do, or all I have done, you can probably do more, is add these two lines. So the first line is basically to enable copy and paste. For example, if you're using mouse and if you basically just copy something, it will then be pasted for you. And this is of course useful because you want to do this. The other option is that if you don't really have this option, let us just get rid of this. And if I open this, you will get this I don't know what you call it, some sidebar or not sidebar, but some menu item, which is not really desirable. I don't care about it. And normally, because I do trainings, I have to show my Beamer based presentation, so I don't really use it at all. So basically it is something that you can hide by using set GUI options none. And that is it. That is my usage. And for doing annotation, I use journal pp, journal plus plus, right? And journal plus plus is I've made videos. It is also quite good. Although journal pp is not really like lightweight, maybe it is, but for me it is fast, but it is not like super fast. And you of course would use journal pp to, I use it for basically signing something on the document, or if I have to annotate something, which I don't really have to do a lot, but sometimes I have to. For example, if I have to fill up a form for bank for doing some KYC, which I know for some reason they ask you to fill up a form like in your own handwriting. I know it is weird, but that is how things are. So you can use journal pp to open that customer verification blah blah form and then fill it up and then send it back to them. And journal pp can of course save the raw format, so you can always come back to it and modify it. But yeah, for Zathura, I'm super happy. And if you're not using Zathura, do give it a try. If you know anything which is even better than this, I don't really think you need anything better than this, right? I mean, it works. Why would you add multiple unnecessary features if you're just trying to open PDF files? And it is actually super fast, and that is actually very important for me because sometimes I am within like a directory. Let us say I'm looking at my policy documents. So I was recently going through my car breakdown policy documents, and I just wanted to go through those documents very quickly because I was looking for some information. In fact, I forgot the number. So basically, I opened everything in that particular directory, and because I don't really have any PDF, I mean, you need to open, right, these files to look into these files. So I just opened all of those files, and if you press Q, you're basically done with it, or basically you are closing it. So it is actually, I mean, when it is fast, you don't hesitate from doing these things. And I think it is very important when it comes to computing. If it is if you're doing something on your computer, if it is not fast enough, number one, you will avoid doing it. You will procrastinate about it, and maybe that if that piece of work is very important, you need to do it. So just when you're using computers in general, I guess you should try to be efficient and super efficient, and always try to find ways to become even more efficient. Like find ways to do things quickly, and it will make you super happy in life. And you might not see the results immediately, but when you're using something like Arch, DWM, ST, dmenu, and your own shell scripts and these suckless utilities that are always fast, they are meant for doing just one thing and one thing really good. Your life will be much better. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.